Support for this podcast comes from listeners and St. Alphonsus Health System, a regional network of hospitals, clinics, and care providers. St. Alphonsus offers comprehensive healthcare services to individuals and families throughout the community. More information about services and locations is available at stalphonsus.org.
From Boise State Public Radio, this is The Connector, Idaho Daily News. Good morning. It is Thursday, December 4th. I'm Troy Oppie. This morning, hundreds of people in Boise this week got a first-hand account of the Holocaust. Liquor sales at events in Boise City parks could become permanent. And armed School Sentinels, the first of its kind, proposed in Idaho's largest school district. Those stories and more this morning on The Connector. We start, though, with news of a data breach. The Ada County Sheriff's Office has confirmed that local residents who signed up for the Code Red emergency alert system may have had their personal information compromised in a cyber attack on Code Red servers. The company announced several weeks ago some of its legacy systems had been breached, but Ada County previously said it didn't have confirmation that local users were affected. Information like names, addresses, phone numbers, and passwords were possibly exposed. The company says anyone who uses the same password for Code Red accounts as for other internet accounts should change passwords immediately. Blaine County previously announced Code Red users in its area were affected. A former mayor of Twin Falls is being appointed to succeed another former mayor of Twin Falls in the Idaho State House. Governor Brad Little announced yesterday he's appointing Don Hall to the District 25 House seat vacated by the retirement of Lance Clow. Hall is currently the chair of the Twin Falls County Commission and is a former Twin Falls police officer and served in the Marine Corps. He was selected from 3 nominees for appointment given to the governor by District 25 Republicans and will complete Clow's term through November next year. West Ada School District is proposing a policy change which would place what it's calling School Sentinels on campuses. The new position is open to former law enforcement officers. Sentinels would carry a concealed weapon for emergency response and be able to intervene in incidents like fights in hallways and would rotate randomly across different school campuses. Meridian Lieutenant Police Officer Sean Harper says that approach is cheaper than placing a trained school resource officer at each school. The policy change would also supply staff with wearable badges that they could tap to quickly send out a local emergency alert or lockdown. Superintendent Derek Bubb says the badges help first responders quickly locate students and staff in a crisis. Those updates were proposed following a review of district safety policies by local law enforcement. The proposal will be presented to the West Ada District School Board in a meeting this coming Monday. A Holocaust survivor visited downtown Boise Tuesday to tell his story and address Holocaust denial. Our Jamie Geary was there and shares this report.
90-year-old Pete Metzlar spoke to more than 700 people about his childhood in the Netherlands under Nazi occupation. He hid inside forests and under floorboards to escape being taken to a concentration camp. Metzlar says his storytelling is meant to educate young people on the truth of the Holocaust.
There are people today that said, the Jews really overdid it a little bit. 6 million? Maybe they meant 600. Or it never happened. Well, the thing is, it happened.
The event was hosted by nonprofit Council for Holocaust Awareness of Idaho. Co-founder Lisa Ullman says the council was formed in summer 2024 to provide Holocaust education to schools.
You can't argue with history and you can't argue with the documents and true evidence. And that's what we want not only students to know, but their parents and adults as well.
Only 30 states require Holocaust education in public school, according to nonprofit Echoes and Reflections. Idaho is not one of them. Ullman says the council wants to address a global increase in anti-Semitism. On its website, witnesses of anti-Semitic crimes can fill out a report to be connected with local law enforcement. Jamie Geary, Boise State Public Radio News.
Now that the city of Nampa has formally approved a plan to give the Idaho Center to the College of Western Idaho, college trustees could vote on accepting the deal as early as this morning. The Idaho Center is immediately south of the CWI's Nampa campus. The city says the college is a better fit to maximize the opportunities for both public events in the arena and agriculture programs. But the center also comes with millions of dollars in deferred maintenance needs, costs that were too much for the city. That's what led to the decision to convey the property to the college. CWI trustees meet at 11 a.m. this morning. The sale of liquor at events held in Boise City parks could be made permanent. Boise approved a pilot program for liquor sales in public parks last January. Event organizers have to ask the city for a unique permit if they want liquor sales available. Police have told the city there was no significant increase in encounters or enforcement at events with liquor sales under the pilot program, and city staff have recommended making the program permanent. The City Council heard a first reading of that proposal this week. The change would come up for discussion and a vote at a later meeting. The pilot program was scheduled to end at the end of this coming January. Boise-based Micron Technology says it will sunset its Crucial brand of consumer-focused memory and computer storage devices. The company says sales will end February next year, but warranty coverage and support will continue. The decision will allow the company to shift its entire focus to its larger strategic customers as artificial intelligence growth has pushed a demand for commercial memory and storage. The company, in a news release announcing the end of the Crucial brand, says it will attempt to reduce the impact on affected employees by offering internal transfer opportunities. New research shows that mountain regions around the world are warming faster than the lowlands below them. Scientists say that could have big consequences for the Mountain West, where communities rely on snow and ice for their water supply. Here's the Mountain West News Bureau's Caleb Radel with more.
Scientists say faster warming at high elevations is reshaping how water moves through mountain landscapes. More winter storms are falling as rain, and the snow that does accumulate is melting earlier. John Knowles is a researcher at Montana State University. He says this disrupts the natural water tower role mountains play.
They collect precipitation all winter long, they store it as snowpack, and then they release it slowly as nature's drip irrigation system all summer long when we need it the most.
He says losing that steady flow could leave the region drier during the hottest months, putting stress on ecosystems, increasing wildfire risk, and tightening water supplies for farms and fast-growing cities. For the Mountain West News Bureau, I'm Caleb Radel.
Here in Idaho, we have historically low snowpack for this time of year. Water-equivalent snow totals measured December 1st were 43% of normal in both the Boise Basin and the Upper Snake River Basin, according to Aaron Wharton, water supply specialist with the Natural Resources Conservation Service.
We have almost 4 months ahead of us in terms of the snowpack accumulation season, and just a few big storms can completely turn this around. So really, we don't really start worrying about a below normal snowpack until like mid-February, March, when it becomes harder to make up that difference.
She says the storm system moving into our area through this weekend should help. Blue Cross of Idaho says it's going to explore moving its headquarters to a new location in the Treasure Valley after nearly 3 decades at its current spot on Eagle and Pine in Meridian. In a news release, the health insurer says they're working to assess the current property and identify potential buyers and looking for new locations that would be a better fit for their largely hybrid workforce. Right-sizing will help efficiency, the company says. Any move may take years to complete. And that's your Connector for Thursday, December 4th. I'm Troy Oppie. Thanks for listening. Our news director is Sasha Woodruff. Our general manager is Tom Michael. Our digital strategy manager is Lacey Daly. We are listener-supported. Our winter end-of-year membership drive is next week. It's just going to be about a day and a half, but your support is critical. It's our largest and most important fund drive of the year, which I know is saying a lot for public radio right now. This is the most important drive, but mathematically for our budget, it is. And we hope you'll come through for us with your financial support yet again. You can give us a jump start with your donation right now at our website, boisestatepublicradio.org, or use our free app. Have a great day.
We want the Connector to feel like a conversation across Idaho, and that includes you. If you're enjoying the podcast, leave us a quick voicemail in the Boise State Public Radio app and let us know what you think. We would love to share your voice with listeners of the Connector.